So, hi everyone. So, we're on the 8th of January now, aren't we? 2024. And hopefully I can be saying 2024 now. I think I just said 2023 in one of the videos. I might not have said it in any of them. I've definitely done it in the shorts. And it's a Sagittarius moon. Yay! Happiness, optimism, joy, childlike energy, fire. And I am not feeling any of that. And it's quite funny because it's like the moon is like conjunct my degree, but I'm just like that. Not feeling it, not feeling it. And so, welcome if you're new. This channel's all about the twin flame journey. So, if you're not on that, I don't know that you're going to find much help here, but yeah, you will, because my banter's top notch. That's Sagittarius energy too. And well, yeah, if you like it, hang around. If you don't, see you later, and I hope you find what you're looking for. So, everything I say is part of the channeling, so I don't know what that's going to have to do with it, but maybe somebody needs to be that direct. That's very Capricorn. And I've got a lot of that energy within me, just straight to the point. Right, okay, straight to the point, but in very long videos, I might add. But this one's not going to be that long. Yeah, I just feel very, very tired. So I'm going to, whenever a lot of how I'm feeling is the collective energy. So I'm just going to channel on that for a wee bit. At this time of year, I always struggle to get back into my routine. And basically, that's what all of last year was about for me. But like, what routine? Do you know what I mean? It just, like I said, I'm not kidding when I say, like, doing this for others, like helping others. And these are my cards right now. So I kept them out for a reason because I thought it was funny that this one came out when I can't stand that term. Yeah, like this, like my purpose is to be this, like, it's to be a spiritual teacher, to lead others and teach them and guide them, and and bring that light to the world, light and love, but in a fiery way. But it's and shed light on the truth. That's why I don't like this whole light and love, because that can be it can be very fake when people say that. Like, usually it's like a backhanded not even a compliment, you know what I mean? It's usually when someone's been a bit of a wido, like, where it's like they say something shady to you and then they're like light and love, and it's like, nah, fuck you. Like, if you're going to say something, say what you mean. I must stress, not everybody that says light and love is fake, so we can't just assume that, but you know what I'm saying? Quite a lot are, quite a lot are. Everyone that hears me say that, like, over and over and over again for the past nearly 9 years will be like, oh, this is this speech again, but it's true. So anyway, yeah, the point is, I just feel I feel quite tired, and even I would use the word moody. Like, I feel very tired and moody today. But I mean, Mondays are moon days, and they're connected to your feelings, and that is why I don't work Mondays. Like, my working week begins on a Tuesday, and it's really interesting because, like I said, like, because it was the Scorpio moon weekend, and at certain points of that, I can not feel good, and at other points I can feel energized. So at the point that I knew that my energy usually shifts, I was like, right, I'll do this, I'll do that. And they were like, nope. Like, I couldn't move. That's when I found Little Woman on the TV yesterday, and I haven't watched it in years. And oh my God, I was just bawling my eyes out at it, because just some bits are just so unbelievably sad. So I'm not going to start thinking about that. I'll probably start crying again. But there's really romantic bits in it as well. Like, it's actually a really good film for about love, actually, because there's a bit of, that's how they would say love, actually, but there's bits in it where it's like that bit that I wrote in the community tab, or I don't know, I wrote it somewhere in the comments of a video or something, is it's I've just thought, fuck, that's like really romantic, like, because the guy Laurie is like kind of got himself, well, he's just going down a bit of a wrong route, Like I said, there's never any wrong routes, but he's kind of lost a bit and wandering aimlessly. And then it's the love for the girl gives him the motivation to better himself. Like, and I just thought that is really, that is the twin flame journey. And I must stress, when the divine masculine awakens to what this is all about, and their calling and their purpose and everything, it's like, they become reborn again and follow their calling. And like I said, it's that is what I've been helping people with for years, is helping the divine masculine energy that shows up to me a lot of the time in the women that come to me, but I know that there are some men that are in divine masculine energy that watch me and are learning and everything, and I look forward to the time when I work with any men, actually, whether you're a man that's in divine masculine energy or a man that sees yourself as a divine feminine. I look forward to working with you when you're guided to. And I love the men that I have already worked with last year and stuff. But anyway, blah blah blah, whatever all that means. And by the way, I'm probably going to get an interruption at some point, depending when I'm doing this, because I ordered something before. Oh, and there's an alarm going off. I clicked that way. Anyway, so I wanted to do a loose, like I said, a loose theme. So this, what I've been doing, like, so from the 1st to the 7th, which feels like, God, it feels like that's been going on months. But anyway, for that week, it was really about you getting clear on what you needed to set an intention about, what you needed healing with or support with. And I'm holding space for that for all of us, right? This is like a big, massive energy clearing this month, because we fucking need it. I need it, you need it, we all need it in some way. So it's getting you focused. So hopefully you did set that intention. It's not too long. It's not too late to do that now. If you haven't done that, just set an intention for what you want to get going with. And I don't mean get going right away, because like I said, a lot of us can take quite a while to get moving with things. I don't really get moving until like mid-March, when it's Aries season, because that is the real new year. That's when the fire returns, you know, because we've got to get through the rest of Capricorn season. Then we've got Aquarius season. And then Pisces season is one of the worst to drag ourselves through, to be honest. But anyway, magical. But you know what I'm saying? It's like exhaustion, sleepiness, confusion. So yeah, a bit like how I'm feeling today. What was I going to say? Yeah, so I've got a bit of a theme. So although I'll just get guided to whatever cards for whatever, there's a bit of a loose theme for each week. And I was guided to these life purpose cards because I haven't used them in absolute ages. I don't know if I think I've maybe used them. I don't know if I've ever really used them, because, like, you know what I mean, for doing stuff like this. So yeah, I'm quite looking forward to it. It feels like a time. So like I said, I just shuffled in just before I started. I was like, right, what do I need to know? And I just laughed because I knew what was going to come out before it came out. I always get ones, whatever deck about spiritual teacher and stuff like that, and teaching. And there was actually even one behind that about books. And I knew they were like, you know, you need to be write your books. And also just because I channel, like, I can just channel the information from a book without reading it. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, I'm very Edgar Cayce in that way. I've been like that. Yeah, it's fucking knows my whole life, but I've discovered that sort of gift that I had in the height of my dark night soul. I just pick up crystals and I start saying all this shit, you know what I mean? So somebody needs to hear that. Somebody needs to, so that might, I feel that's happening to others that are watching this, that it's like you've accessed it. It reminds me of that scene in Limitless, is it Limitless? Which, by the way, if you don't like blood and guts and guns and, don't watch it, because it's fucking, I had nightmares, it's horrible. But it is a brilliant film. But I would never watch it again, kind of thing. But it's just really for that, how he takes that pill and then he gets all this access to all this information, and like he's a genius, you know what I mean? But that is what it can feel like when you tap into your higher self wisdom. It's like, oh my God. So anyway, all very, what's going to mean something to someone. But anyway, what I got for this look. So I'll read my ones because it might make sense to someone else too. It will probably. Trust your feelings and dreams to guide your career path. This is interesting because I had I'm not going to go into major detail about it because other people's dreams don't tend to make sense to others. But what I will say is it was very vivid. It felt very real. Trust your feelings and dreams to guide your career path. And my twin flame was in my dream too. So that makes sense to me, you know what I mean? But so whatever that means to you. But, and like I've said before, usually when my twin flame appears in my dreams, it's over the whole frickin' time I've known him, which is a very long time, like 2 decades. It's always been like, I see him, but I can't get to him. Or like there's somebody keeping us apart. And it's just that's, before I even knew we were twin flames, I'm not kidding. It's really funny when I think about it. And that's what makes me really grateful that I wrote my dreams down from a young age, because like it's fascinating. But anyway, I'm laughing because like the last few films I've caught over the last few days are all films about that, like where people have had to literally run away to be in love because like all these people are against them. If you don't laugh, you'll cry, guys. So that's going to have meaning too. So light and love, aye, delightful. Anyway, your purpose is to bring divine healing, light and love to this world, but see how that fits. How interesting. Because you're twin flames, so this is going to make sense to others with what I've said. Because you're a true twin flame, there will be a lot of interference coming from every angle on both sides. Divine feminine, divine masculine, to stop you bringing this healing light and love to the world. Like, it's more than just about you two, basically. It's about the fact that you're spiritual teachers, you've got something to bring to this world. And then look, this has got the yin yang symbol that I feel very connected to. You heal with your classes, sessions and seminars. That's just a kick up the arse, basically. That is just a kick up the arse, being like, you need to get on with that. Because, like, I was still considering doing some sort of Zoom webinar or something like that for one of the new moons. Now, I very much doubt it's going to be for the new moon in Capricorn, because that's on Thursday. Let's just get real. But I might, I might just get a burst of energy and decide to do it. But if it's not that one, I know that it's just a kick up the bum to get planning the ones for later on in the year. So there's that. And then that's just clarifying it again. You inspire young people to learn. Now, remember, if you're new to me, I actually do heal people's inner child. And that could even be like, look what I'm doing there. Like, that's me reparenting people, regardless of your age, about this is what you deserve. Are you allowing less than what you deserve in your life, kind of thing? Like, just to generalise, because I'm tired. And leadership. Take charge of the situation. Now, remember, we're in Capricorn season. That is about leadership, and we should all be the leader of our own lives somewhere. We should not be letting other people make decisions for our lives, including when you have got people like me, spiritual teachers, leaders, whatever guides, whatever word you use for yourself. Like, you can take guidance from people, but that is why everybody says, take what resonates and leave the rest. Like, you cannot make your life decisions on what somebody says on a YouTube video. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's support, and then it's always wise to get individual one-to-one support for your unique situations. Because it's about taking personal responsibility. You know what I mean? It's like, too many people in society are used to blaming everybody else for their shit. Like, that was very Capricorn. Right, now I'm going to pause this and I'm going to shuffle and see what comes out, because these are my cards, but they said for me to read them because there's going to be somebody out there that really resonates with this as well. So basically, trust your dreams. They're giving you insights into what you're here to do. You're here to bring your type of energy, healing frequency to the world. Others may look to you for guidance in some way, even if it's just the other people in your life that are being inspired by you changing your life, but others, it's in a bigger way, like myself, and you're the only one that can take charge of your life and make a difference. And yeah, again, it's like, this might be literal about children as well. You inspire young people to learn, like, people are learning from you, or it could be in the way what I said, or because I'm both. I heal and teach children, but I also it's people's inner child. So anyway, pause and let's see what comes out. That's so cool that I learned that. So, and do you know what? That, like I said, if you're not getting what I meant, I only learned I could pause when I was doing the ones on my laptop, when I was doing the last star signs, which I'm going to get back to doing them as well. Maybe actually, that's what I could do tonight. Yeah, I do feel in the mood for that. I'm going to be doing the whole of the 12 star signs again. Which, by the way, if you're new, just if you like the way I channel, I would watch them all, because it's not, I don't do it like other people. Like I say, I don't do anything like anyone else. I do it my own way. So it's more like I go through the houses when I'm doing that. What was I going to say? Yeah, so I've given these a good shuffle, and let's see. Let's just get a theme for divine feminine, a theme for divine masculine, and remember, both can make sense to you, whoever you are. So I just like to do it that way, because like I said, I'm very yin yang. Divine feminine, what does she need? He need to know. Oh, see, so that's why they made me do that, because I'm divine feminine, and that was my very first card, and then we've pulled. So what I said for myself is going to make sense to other people. That's so funny. But like I said, if you're new to me as well, I am a healer for healers. I'm a guide for other guides. I'm a teacher for other teachers. I'm a medium for other mediums. I could go on and on and on, but I've always been that. And it's just those that have got the spiritual eye to see, know that. Like, it's for years, like, and I'm not just talking about recently, I'm talking about for nearly 10 years that I've been in public, and that's only when I've been in public. I've been doing stuff like this long before I got social media. I had people that are like 10 years older than me, 20 years older, which are the majority of what takes up the people that come to work with me are always older than me. So it's nothing to do with age, because I'm an old soul. But yeah, it's because, and like, even actually, like, when people's egos, because like, I'm going to be real here, like, that can be a bit of a problem. Like, when I didn't have very good boundaries, right, especially when I was on Facebook, I was friends with loads of other people that do similar to me, and they would always be in my, and like, I'm talking about 10 different folk would be in my inbox, like, just telling me their problems, and or catching up and having a chat. But a lot of the time it would be telling me problems, like dark stuff that they don't tell other people, because I'm a bit of a priest. I'm a shaman that deals with dark stuff. I'm a priest, but what people have got to remember is that I'm actually a counsellor as well. So the reason why people would literally feel better after they offload on me is because I am trained to properly listen to people. But what I noticed over time was that really wasn't fair, because I literally had about 10 different other mediums, a lot of them older than me, telling me all their shit. And then I was sitting there with like no money in my bank account. And it's not all about money, but you know what I mean? It's like, that isn't very fair when it's like, when other people aren't recognising that they're doing that, and I genuinely feel a lot of people that used to do that, they didn't really notice, and then it's anyway, but I noticed over time, and it was that, there you go. So there's a taking responsibility thing I spoke about, that I was like, right, I've got to put a stop to this. Like, I love helping people, and it's like, I heard something recently, but it's like, basically not about giving the whole shop away. Do you know what I mean? Like, and it made me laugh, because that's me. That's Sagittarius moon, and it's Sagittarius moon right now. It's like, I love to help people, and I love healing, and I'm here to heal. But a lot of the time it's that, like, I help people that much for free that then people are not coming and buying. And it's just, yeah, but, and I used to be like, what the fuck is going on here? But I've made more peace with that now, because it's part of my life path. And I just always trust that I know it comes back around, and it does. But it just, a lot of people couldn't live in the way that I live like that. Put it that way, it can be quite stressful at times. But I just know that God's always got my back. Yeah, trust. But your feelings and dreams, trust your feelings and dreams to guide your career path. So I feel quite a lot of people must have had quite significant dreams, because like I said, I'm not going into all the details, but it's not like it was said in really juicy details. But what I mean is, it's like, that was very vivid, and it felt very real, and there wasn't anyone, there actually wasn't anyone causing any bother. So that's why I don't trust it. I don't trust it, to be honest. Anyway, let's move on. But so something shifted. Maybe I'm seeing a future, very, very future vision. I don't know. But so what's Divine Masculine got? Oh, how interesting. I help a lot of Divine Masculine energies that are artists. I love it. Engaging in artistic activities is beneficial to your career and every other area of life. So whether you're a man, woman, whatever you identify as, this is about like expressing yourself through what art is to you. So if it's literal art, like painting, drawing, doodling, it could be singing, it could be acting, it could be whatever else you consider being an artist. This can be being an artist as well, like being creative with your talent. And at first, dabble with just doing it to heal yourself, and then see where it takes you. Because now they're showing me I love, like, because if you don't know that about me, like, clutter has been a lifelong study of mine and obsession, because I was surrounded in it most of my life. And now, yeah, I've still got clutter about, but it's nowhere near as bad as what it's been my whole entire life. And then when I discovered about my ADHD, that made so much more sense. But anyway, I'm not kidding when I say, when I was talking about book, I will write a book about clutter and probably merge it all with my personal experience and what I've helped others with. But I've helped people with this online. I've helped it in person. I've not done that for years, but at one point I was helping a couple of people declutter their house of like years of accumulated clutter. And because of the mediumship part of me and the shaman part of me that helps people with clearing, house clearing, and just basically the grief, because a lot of the time people hold on to stuff, it's connected to not wanting to let go. Like in one of the clutter programs I was watching the other day, it was like someone was holding on to all these old fashioned games, and it made me quite sad actually. And it was basically, he said it was because his mum used to chuck out all his toys when he was younger. So you could see it wasn't really that he needed all of these games, although it was quite cool because some of them would be worth money too. But it's like, it was more about he had all these quite unusual, I don't know, yeah, games from like over the decades. But it was more about the fact that he's an adult now and he can keep these, and there's nobody chucking out the things he wants to keep. So when you get in touch with that real deep limiting belief, that then you can actually ironically let go, which is quite interesting because one of the cards I saw as well, it did say let go. So there is a theme, like, before with the ones I pulled for myself, it was like, but you have to stop it somewhere because I was getting guided to everything. So it was like, I do feel there is something about letting go of the past, whatever that means to you. But yeah, I really do feel this is a bit of a theme right now for Divine Masculines, is basically doing something that you find therapeutic for yourself that actually could lead into a hobby. Oh, that was it. Because in that, it's that sort it out. If you've ever watched that, oh my God, I fucking love watching that. Like, they basically go in and they declutter the person's house, and then they decorate and they tidy it all up, and it's just, I love it. I just love shit like that. Because yeah, I was being reminded as well is that I actually done, when was that? Not last year, but the year before? Or was it even the year before that? I think it was just a couple of years ago. I called it Divine Detox, and it was a group that I had with just a small group of, I think there was 4 of them. Was there 4 of them and me? Or was there 3 of them? I think there was 4 of them. And yeah, basically the long and short of it was I went through each week of, it's not really what I'm doing here, but it's a bit similar. Like, and it was like I was clearing on all the different levels because I help people declutter emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and then physically is the last one. It's like the money's the last to manifest as well when you're putting all this energy out, and that's kind of what I'm building up to when I do the last part of this, because I was just roughly decided, right, what decks am I using, and then because it was like I had a rough plan and then I forgot my plan, and I just had to remind myself before I started this. And like I said, it's really just to keep us motivated, because you can, like I said, especially today, I really can't stand this time of year, so it helps me to oh wait a minute, there's the delivery. Right, so anyway, why this needs to be so long I don't know, but I'll carry on. So but also when that happens, it means something. So obviously I knew it was going to happen because I had just ordered something, but it's like I do feel there's some kind of delivery coming your way, whatever that means. And that's quite interesting because I got drawn to the word delivery in a synchronicity before I came on here, and believe it or not, the delivery was not anything to do with the delivery I just got. So there's something about a delivery. It's going to mean something to someone. It could be expected or unexpected, whatever that's about. Because like I said, that delivery I just got was expected because I just ordered it. So I think this is about manifesting, because it's like, I feel, oh, that's clever. I feel it's about, because I always use that example of, if you went into a coffee shop and you were like, can I have a green tea? Actually, could I have a cappuccino? And actually, could I have a decaf cappuccino? Actually, could I have a latte? And you don't make up your mind, the person behind the till would be like, what the actual fuck? There's people waiting behind that actually know what they want. Can you tell me what you want? Like, you need to make it clear. You know what I mean? Which is always quite a good example. And that's what it's like when you're manifesting as well. If you're like, right, I really want to be this person, but actually I'm not sure because I'm getting pulled left, right and centre, and I need to make this person happy, I need to make that person happy, or I'm not ready to give up this way of life, or I'm not ready for change, then it's going to be like what I just said about the coffee shop. The universe is going to be like, right, that's fine, you don't want that person, we're going to align things in your life and their life so that, it doesn't happen. But you know what I'm saying? It's like, whatever, it's like, it doesn't need to be about love. It could be about work or anything, because this is what this feels about. It's like, if you don't get clear, and that's why I asked people in the first week, like, get clear on what it is you're wanting to focus. So it could be something as simple as, I want to get back into a routine with my exercise, or I want to, so like I said, I am unofficially dragging out my challenge that I usually do over 5 days. It's like I'm dragging it out over a month. That's actually how I'm seeing this. Because like I said, remember I said when I started this, I didn't really know what this was going to be about. I just knew it's about, like I said, getting us through the January blues. Really, this is bigger than getting us through the January blues. This is getting people through their dark night of soul. And it's getting those of us that have already went through a dark night of soul through many dark nights of soul, or just finding it difficult to do stuff because it's January. I'm the last one. And at times I could probably be the middle one too. But yeah, so whatever that means to you, I do feel divine masculines are really, there's a lot of people's talents and gifts really coming online if they hadn't already. And like I said, I've got ample people that can back me up on that I helped awaken what was already in them, basically, like that they'd forgot. Because that's what I do. I wake up the dormant energy that's lying in you. Whether it be your past life gifts from past lives or things that you had a talent. I can think of loads of people that you had a talent for this when you were younger, and then you just kind of slept on it. You know what I mean? Your life turned you different directions, and then it's amazing when that, you know, because now what I'm actually being shown is my mum. Like, I've told this story before, but my mum's actually a brilliant artist. Like, I've got one of her paintings in my kitchen. Whenever I say that, she's just like, oh, you know, she wouldn't say shut up, but she's like, oh, you know, that's not that good. But it actually is really good. Like, it's fruit that she drew at high school, I think. But anyway, the point is when I done a soul retrieval on my mum, this was years ago now, but it always, and she's, you know, by the way, she said I could say this and that. Like, my mum's just quite shy, otherwise I probably would get her to do a testimonial video or something. She would, you know what, my mum would do that for me if I wanted her to, but I wouldn't, she's too shy. But yeah, long story short, like, the whatever it was we done in my mum's session, it basically reawakened her love of sewing. She got back into her sewing. She used to make dresses for a theatre near where I live. Like, she made all my, when I went to like my leavers dance and that, she made all my dresses, and they were like Cinderella, isn't it? But they were beautiful. Like, you know what I mean? We went and got like really beautiful like material. Like, it was like one of my dresses for, I think it was the 5th year one, was like a kind of creamy dress, and we done a kind of similar style for like the 5th year one, and then the 6th year one is, so the 5th year is when you get to go to the year above you's dance, right? And then the 2nd year is when it is you're the people, you're the main people. So, but yeah, at the 5th year one, my dress was really amazing, and like all my male friends at the time in that were complimenting me on it. And then the 2nd year I went, same thing, like that was a beautiful, they were both halter neck dresses. And I was quite, well, I'm still busty, but I was quite busty for a 15-year-old and 50, you know what I'm saying? And it was just, I was working with what my mama gave me. My mama built the dress. But what I'm saying is, because I remember, this is so fun, I don't know why I'm saying this, but I'm laughing. A memory just came back when my mum was like making the dress and she was fitting it. My sister was like, how the hell do your, you know, stay in place like that? Because it was like a halter neck dress. I don't think we could really say that now, but anyway. But do you know what I'm saying? It's so I don't know what the hell that's got to do with people. I think that was just to make people laugh. That was just some Sagittarius humour. But it's something about here, like, to bring it back to the point, it was like, I loved seeing that whatever we got to the bottom of and healed within my mum that was lying dormant seemed to like bring about like this passion for, like, you know, making clothes again, and like, you know, and like writing things, actually. Yeah, like she likes to write it. And what was the other thing? Actually, it was painting. Yeah, it was this. It was like, because she's painted like things of the sunset quite a few times, like when I live. And anyway, blah 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 blah. There's loads of actual other people that I've worked with, like, you know, soul family clients, and people that will be watching this too that is the same. So if I can find specific reviews to put down below, I'll do that. But yeah, it's going to mean something. So anyway, let's move on, because that's taken fucking 30 minutes. I need to put that shopping away. So let's keep this here to remind us though. And so what is the general energy going on with all of this? So bear in mind, if you're a divine feminine, trust the dreams that are guiding your career path, and it might be specifically in the way of something to do with art, right? Whatever your art is, your creativity. And the same for the divine masculine. Trust the visions that you're getting in dreams, and it might be something about you and your talent, your unique talent. And my tagline, if you didn't know, if you're new around here, is my gift is helping you find yours. So I've got a specific session. Really, I could do that in any of the sessions, but it depends how much support you want and how much of my time. But there's a big session that I do, the Chakra Soul Empowerment, which is what I've helped quite a few people do. Oh, we're getting serious. I picked up the pen. But in that session that is ours, that is where I clear your chakras, and it clears all the energy and activates. And yeah, and at the end of it, it can leave people like really pivoting in a exciting direction. So that was specific. I was thinking I want to use it with that. Right, so Divine Feminine. Where's Divine Feminine at? Fucking tired. Let's see. Might not be my wave, but I'm fucking tired. Oh. Twin flame, everything is possible. So 11:11. So I always get like shadow work because I get drawn to Black Swan. There's a film called that, isn't it? I've never seen it because it looks creepy, but that might have something to do. I don't know. I've never seen it though. Oh, I do kind of know actually. I've not seen it properly, but I think, is that not like in that film? Is it not something like? Is it not a bit like? I don't know if it's like single white female, but is there not somebody copying it or something? Oh God, we're going to the dark side again. It does feel like it's still a Scorpio moon to me. That's what it feels like. For some reason, I still feel like we're in a Scorpio moon. But anyway, just everything's possible. I feel that's connected to what I said about deliveries. It's like, especially if it's unexpected. Like I think this is just a time to expect unexpected. And we're not even at, that's usually what I say for Aquarius moon. So where's Divine Masculine at? Oh, 2 cards came out. Oh, look. Oh, wow. Oh my God, this really fits with the artist card. And by the way, sorry about the film, like me just holding the phone. I really wanted to have the desk tidy by now, but I'm going to forgive myself because I'm going to crack on with that today as much as I can. And then, so as soon as the desk is clear, the filming will be better. I'll not just be holding it. But look, enter your vortex, align with infinite abundance. But I feel it's got something to do with someone following their calling. And the electric, creative expression. So yeah, there's something really strong here about trusting the dreams. Like if you're getting dreams and visions about going down a certain direction, trust that you're being guided to creatively express yourself, and it will lead to pulling in abundance from doing something you love. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Because like I said, that is a lot of the time what I'm helping people with. Rather than, where's my twin flame? What are they at? What are they doing? Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's not going to get you further on in life. Yeah, that you want to see them, you want to be with them and all that, but focus on yourself. And that's what brings that all about with the right person in divine time. Annoying, but that's true. What else for Divine Feminine? Sacral chakra, creativity makes perfect sense, because remember, this can be all of your energy together, even though I'm saying Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. So sexual energy, your creativity is connected to the sacral chakra. It all makes sense, right? But Divine Feminine, oh, this is also trust. And that card said trust. It's, you know, well, it's trusting or not trusting, actually. So I feel there's a real need for Divine Feminine to just do some work around the sacral chakra today. Like if you're feeling like you've not got any energy, what's going to give you energy? So that's resonating for me today. Like, you know, do something that's going to pick up your energy, do something fun, or rest if you need rest. I was just saying to my mum that, like, I've had a lot of rest. Actually, I need to get back into my routine now. Like, I'm oversleeping, and it's just my body clock's all fucked, so I need to sort that out. That's where I'm at. Divine Masculine. Healing, oh wow, healing begins. That's the 6 of Swords. So interesting. And look how the light is our heart chakra. Now you could be a him as well, so just take that where it resonates. Also, it's at 33 minutes. That's Jesus, forgiveness energy. I really do feel this is, I keep pulling the card about compassion and what does it say? Higher heart opening. I do feel this is about like this an extreme heart activation that has happened at 11:11 portal on the 11th of November, but also in a few days on actually on the new moon on Thursday on the 11th of January. It'll be a 111 portal, so everyone will be going on about that, including me, like, but you know what I mean, it's alignment, it's new beginnings, it's powerful energy it's a powerful energy for it to land on a new moon, put it that way. But we've got to get through the dark moon too, and this feels like a dark moon. When I said, oh, there's a bit of a moody Scorpio moon feeling. It feels like it's already the dark moon. So I usually am at least a few days ahead picking up the energy, if not weeks and months sometimes. But I feel like, yeah, it feels like I'm already in the dark moon energy. But when what I mean is you need a wee bit more time yourself and turning inward. But yeah, the divine masculines are, healing begins. So that is about basically a lot of divine masculines right now are, they've only just went into a dark night of the soul fairly recently, like maybe just before the year ended, or even if you've only been in a dark night of the soul, like, a few months or something, that is, that isn't just beginning. Like I always say, it's quite a process, which I don't even really like to put a time limit on it, but it's not an overnight thing. So yeah, I do feel some divine masculines are really facing some kind of healing that has only just began. But it could be for people that have moved through quite a bit of darkness, it could be the healing that's beginning as you're being guided on to creatively express yourself in a way that you've never done before. So whatever it's going to be different people. And what was I going to do now? Oh yeah, so what is something that people are healing then? Divine feminines, divine masculines, feminines. Like, how teachable are you? Oh, interesting. So again, I feel this is the nine is the ninth house. Ninth house is Sagittarius. We're in a Sagittarius moon right now. There's no coincidences. So I really do feel this is about, the thing that came up about the teacher and the teaching. But also this is about being humble, because it's saying how teachable are you. So it's about that. And that's a kind of shadow side of Sagittarius. Like if you think you know everything, you can't learn anything new, then you've got a lot to learn, basically. It's like I always say, I went through my dark night of the soul so many years ago, and I've been a teacher of it now for, nearly 9 years anyway, but like a long time. And it's kind of like, but I'm always humble because I can also experience dark times. Like I can experience many dark nights of the soul. I don't ever consider that an actual dark night soul, because once you go through that once, you're through the big one, and it's more mini dark nights of the soul. And you can handle it like a boss because you've already went through the big one. That's how I see it. And like I said, I've experienced helping others that, feel like they've already had their dark night of soul and could actually, that's what it's about. And they can actually be quite, certain about that. And then they're humbled because it wasn't the big one. So I've spoke about that before. A lot of the time, and a lot of time that's happened with people that are, in similar kind of fields to me. And then it's like, and it's basically whenever I've sought support from someone, and then I've had that happen quite a few times over the years where I seek support from someone and then I'm like, wait a minute, they actually haven't experienced what I have, and therefore I've come at a bit of a halt with how much they can help me. It's quite a weird thing that happens to me. It's quite frustrating too, but anyway. And then I've sometimes had the same people come back to me for help, and then that would be being humble because, oh shit, there's a real theme with this, because that's tying into what I said about the whole, when I used to have loads of people in my inbox, like coming at me in a friendly way. And I'm not, like, basically it's complicated because it's like people were being friendly, but at the same time, it's quite a hazy, you know what I mean? It's like, where do you draw the line? Because it's like the same people were never coming to me to book a session or anything, but I was helping them with the same problems that I would help somebody that comes to pay me for it. So, and then I wasn't, going to them and doing the same. So it's, and then I would see the same people moaning about people doing that to them, and I'm like, but you do that to me all the time. So, and like I said, that happened with so many people. I had to just, a lot of the reason why I don't miss having a messenger and everything. Anyway, I'm not, it might sound like I'm moaning, but I'm not moaning. It was just a really awkward thing that happened to me that I don't miss. boundaries. It's a lot of reasons, but it helped me teach people boundaries. But there's something about, like, look, what is it that you're yet to learn, and can you humble yourself to learn it where you need to learn it? Boom, drop the mic. Divine feminines, taking on board for myself. Divine masculine, courage. He's like, I'm going for it. I'm following the light of my divine feminine is providing. I've got courage. Something might be happening around the 9th of January, which is, oh, that's tomorrow. That's my grandpa's birthday. Happy birthday, Grandpa in spirit. Or the 30th of January, because there's a 30th there too. Or there could be something significant about the 30th of September. Someone's birthday, anniversary, whatever. I was just doing the rhyme. 30 days has September. Yeah, so we're not. That would be the last day of September. Now I'm thinking of that James Arthur song, September. The words might be significant, something in that to you. Yeah, divine masculines are healing courage. So it feels like wherever some fear, but yeah, wherever, because opposite of courage is fear, wherever fear has been stopping divine masculines from moving forward, and I even feel that could be like, look, something you've wanted to do creatively, but you've held yourself back from it. Well, look, you're a twin flame, everything is possible. Like, go for it. There we go, love it. And it might have something to do with learning something from someone else before you go for it. I don't know, whatever that's going to mean to people. And there's another deck of cards, divine feminine. Stand your ground. This usually comes up for divine masculine, but this can be divine masculine's feelings as well. But divine feminine, you've got stand your ground. Stand your ground is an empowering confidence building action to take from time to time. Now's the moment when you need to stand your ground. You know you can do it, and you know that by doing so you will be the victor. So stand your ground, divine feminine, and divine masculine's feelings, and divine masculine and divine feminine's divine masculine side. Oh, that's beautiful. How interesting. I mean, I know it was my grandpa that I mentioned, but maybe they were getting me to say that, because then I could have said my nana's birthday is a few days after his, because my nana's birthday is the 12th. And that does look like a grandmother on that, doesn't it? So hi, Nana. A mother's love. A mother's love is reaching out to you at this time, holding you close. She knows how much you miss her and wants to remind you that this special bond of love can never be broken. And then look, wow, how crazy is that? I was talking about my mum. There's loads of synchronicities here. That's what I mean. It might just seem like I'm having a wee chin wag, and it really does seem like that with me. But everything I say is going to have meaning to someone. So I really do feel there must be love. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm going to start fucking crying or something. I've actually just got chills. I just said something to my mum on the phone before I came on here, right? That, long story short, there's been a family that, you know what I mean, it's just basically somebody that was close to my family that was older, but she had a very young spirit. Yeah, oh my god, that's really making my eyes water. And wow. Just wow, actually. And I literally just said to my mum, I keep pulling the heaven, what is it? Hello from heaven card. And I'm like, I'm sure that's to do with that person, because every time I pull it, I keep feeling her around me. And now I've pulled that. And the reason how I know that person is it was like it is somebody's mother, you know what I mean? It's like somebody connected to me's mother, who actually now even that person's in spirit too, but I was very close to that person whose mother this is that has passed. So I didn't see the mother that's just passed loads, but when I did see her, just a really fun, lovely energy, and that's crazy, man. So I'm just acknowledging that lovely woman in spirit. She just keeps coming through to let me know that she's okay, and it's just, anyway. It is Mediumship Monday, I suppose, so like I said, that feels like a wee bit of a personal one day, but this is, that's going to mean something to others as well. But yeah, a mother's love is, and like I said, it's just blown my mind how much the spirit world in general keep coming through to just acknowledge that they can hear you. Because like I said, it's like, I really do just feel that woman I'm talking about keeps coming through, because as soon as I heard she'd passed, well, even before I heard she'd passed, I was like, I'm praying and sending her healing for the next part of her journey. And then when I heard she'd passed, I was like, just, sending her my love and sending the family love. And it's just, these cards keep coming through to confirm it. And it's just beautiful. So whatever that means to other people as well. And I'm going to get going. I need to go make something to eat, because I've not even eaten today, and I just need to sort my routine out. And that's what we're all going to do, guys. If you've already sorted your routine out, like, honestly, I really do give you the utmost respect. I know a lot of people just basically haven't got a choice, because you've got kids that have got, like the kids went back to school here today. So this is a day where a lot of people, they have to do that, whether you fucking like it or not. But, yeah, I'm definitely in that mode where it's like, I want to get back to this is what I mean, I'm annoyed because like I really wanted to film one of the twin flame therapy videos today because I've had so many downloads, but everything happens when it's meant to, and I feel tomorrow is the day for that. But I think I will possibly start the Aries and Taurus readings tonight for the new moon. But anyway, I'll let you get going. So please like, comment, subscribe. So remember the 50% sale is finished just now, but I am being guided to do something else later on in the week, so look out for that. And yeah, I look forward to working with you if you're guided to, and I hope this helped you in some way. And like I said, it will be better camera filming and all that when I get the table sorted. So see you later.